How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Guys, today is a little bit different. We got the Flash hat, we got the Flash shirt. We are zooming in and out. I don't know. I like Flash, and I guess I'm wearing a Flash shirt today, you know? That's what I say. But dang, it looks like we got a lot of people in the chat. What is up, my friends? All right. Oh no. What is happening with the stream? All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. What is up, everybody? Let me say hi to the people in the chat. We'll talk about some of the stocks, see what's going on, and we will get back to what's going on. I did pin the link for Webull if anybody wants to join. I'm really liking the platform a whole lot, guys. If you use that link, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. I get a free stock. It's fantastic. Lee, what is it, my friend? Rafter, Olive, Anonymous. This long wait time should have been 1 minute. Thank you very much. Ian, what's up? First Strike Veteran, AMC is a buy. You know what? I like the stock. What can I say, my friend? What can I say? Get on Apex, I'm bored. Oh, Apex Legends. I like me some Apex Legends. That'd be fun one day, right? Maybe one weekend we'll have like a community day or something, and we'll play like games. We could play a bunch of Valorant. We could play some Apex. We could play, you know, maybe that would be something cool to do, guys. No, that was Damon that was taking the test. Rafter. Damon was the one taking his final, I believe it was. Calculus 3 final, something like that. Boy, oh boy, is all I have to say. I bought more today. Yes, guys, my options did go through. If you guys were here yesterday, I did order my options for AMC. I got my options. I did not get my shares in GameStop just yet. I want to see what tomorrow holds. Hopefully, I don't have to buy it on the way up. Hopefully, I can get a nice dip, but under 150 is kind of what I'm looking for. But you know what? And the only reason I'm okay with kind of waiting is because if it starts to run, I'm okay not adding to my position, but at the right price, I'm more than happy to add to my position. And so that's kind of my thought process there. But yeah, so I'm waiting to add to my positions there, but I did get a lot of options, you know, and we're going to get into kind of what happened today, my thoughts and stuff like that in just a moment. Diamond, what is up, my friend? SOS looking good into tomorrow. Yeah, I have to take a look. I got a joke. Oh, Ian has a joke. James, what is up? Was just the market holding everything down? I know. Today, look at this red, guys. It's just so much red. The after hours are the only thing that are really green. I mean, this one is, well, let's get rid of that one because that's not real. Color star. I mean, look, just red. So much red. Ridiculous. And you know what? That's normal. Perfectly normal. We're gonna have red days, we're gonna have green days. We're in a very weird market right now, and so it is what it is. I'm good with it. Nobody likes selling this thing. Nobody likes selling this thing. We'll look at the utilization and stuff in just a second. Only 5 likes. Let's go. Thank you, veteran. Let's see. Okay, Ian, his joke. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Oh my gosh. Help this person. Catching up on the chat. Yo, what's up? Manny, what is up, my friend? You think the squeeze is still on? Guys, I'm so bullish. Like, I'm so bullish. But you know what? While I'm extremely bullish, I'm like zen. I'm zened out, I have all my positions, I'm chilling. What I'm doing in this time is I'm looking for plays for you know, after the squeeze, because I do believe there's a squeeze that's going to happen. So I'm looking for plays that I think are going to be out of the freaking park plays, and I'm so excited, guys. I literally like can't wait to share those plays. I'm just waiting a little bit. I don't want those plays to like kind of be a distraction and give people FOMO or anything. They're long plays, so I really don't foresee like me missing out on, or anyone missing out on anything. If you do decide that you want to jump on those plays, but again, you know, but never financial advice, whatever you want to do. But I'm waiting for those. I'm getting my channel in order. I'm working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I ordered merch, so that's going to be coming out soon. I'm working on a bunch of channel stuff that I cannot wait to get out. That's why my videos, I haven't been releasing as many videos as I want. I'm just kind of getting this whole structure down. I'm looking at a lot of cool stuff. I'm super excited about a lot of cool stuff going on. So I promise you, while I've been gone, I guess I've just been streaming, but while I haven't been making too many videos, I'm working behind the scenes. Now I have my video to record. There's a lot going on for me. And so, but I'm long story long, I'm zen holding the stock, waiting for the catalyst. Love the shirt. Thank you, TPG. I love the shirt too. It's like a Target shirt or something, and I'm into it. Flash. Julian, what's up, YouTube? Hey, Moon Gang, it's a buy. Today, you know what? Today you're a buy. Today's a buy. You need to fade and nice and slow, Corey. Just fading in. Can you imagine? Posted a picture during the regular trading hours. I'll take a look real quick. Whoops. I'll go here. Twitter, where's Twitter? Trying to find the person's Twitter. They wanted me to share it. Right, so we're looking at this. We're looking at this. You said this morning? Oh, that you tweeted at Trace Trades? I have to take a look at that. We'll have to take a look in just a second, my friend. Raptor says, hello, Corey. Matt has a chair. Trey has a lamp. What should you get? Maybe your hat. You know, I do have my hat. I don't know what else I have, though. I'm upset that Matt took the chair because I have, you know, people seem to like my chair at the beginning, but I don't know what I have anymore. We're going to have to find something cool. Yeah, we'll find something cool. DPG says, I can't bring myself to ever average up on a stock until AMC hits $8 again. I can't buy more. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but I have been averaging up because you know what? In my opinion, averaging up is so worth it. What is a few bucks after you've averaged? If like I'm anticipating, right, the stock is at the very least, without a squeeze, at the very least, double or triple, right? So what's like a few bucks if it's gonna double or triple anyways? You know what I mean? Like, and so that's why I've been adding to my position. I've only been averaging up. I have, yes. So I'll leave that there. And even at $5, I would have been averaging up. So yes, that's all I've been doing. What is it? Apex Legends. Haven't gamed in forever. Apex Legends is pretty cool. It's kind of like a mix between PUBG, well, if you know what PUBG is, and Fortnite. So it's like right in the middle there. Some very cool stuff. I really like it a lot. The whole market got wrecked all day. Yes, yeah, it did. It was a rough day, but no problem. Happens. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Diamond. Hey, can you say hi to Mrs. Caitlin? Caitlin. What's up, Caitlin? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well. Anything else you want me to say, Diamond? I'm more than happy to, my friend. Whatever you need, buddy. Dakota, yo. I hope Damon did well on this on his test as well. Hopefully we'll see him soon tonight. It was a calculus test. Ugh, my goodness. Not too much fun. Corey's chair is better than Matt's. I did one actually with my chair. I wanted like a Herman Miller. I want one of those. You know, these gaming chairs are cool. They're like super comfortable and stuff. But I want one that is like a legitimate ergonomic chair without like a gimmick. But I'm very appreciative. Get yourself a bomb.com fiance. My fiance bought this for me. So I'll just I'll just leave it there. Jackson, the squeeze is on, I guarantee it. We have Jackson's personal guarantee, everybody. I love it. Deep Trouble, agree. It's time to calm down and plan ahead. Right. And so back to what I was saying about that, guys. Like, I'm calm. Like, I'm chilling. This stock could legit go to like $7, and I would just be scooping it up and like buying the dip. I'm just so bullish on it. No one can change my mind. I've had a few conversations with people, and I've talked about this, right? Like, I've had a few conversations with people who actually like own the stock, and people like DD type stuff, and and whoever I talk to, I don't care if they like the stock, don't like the stock. I'm my own, like, I'm in my own bubble, and my bubble says this is a good stock. And I'm like, it's so easy to hold whenever you're so convicted, whenever you're doing the DD, whenever you're listening to the DD, reading it, that confirmation bias, but not just like only taking in the confirmation bias, right? I've heard the negative sides to it, and I've heard some freaking good points about why the squeeze might be over, but it was very speculative. I maybe it wasn't that good of points, but it was there was a few points, but you know what? Their DD wasn't exactly accurate, and I was able to kind of like form my own solution, my own opinions. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Just got a loan from Jackson's comment. I believe just to know I'm alive. Another day as an ape. Okay. Safe Moon Life action in the Discord. People at my work were talking about Safe Moon, and they were like, Corey, what do you know about Safe Moon? I was like, guys, the chat likes it. Lee likes it. And that's all I know. They're like, who's Lee? Waiting won't be much longer. And veteran, it may not be much longer, but you know what? In my eyes, I'm waiting. I'm just chilling and I'm waiting, and I'm going to wait until as long as it takes. And I was thinking about today, let me pull this up really quick. And I was thinking today, I was like, what is this? Okay, so 801 not passed yet, but guys, wait a second. We got 007 in here. 007. Update the DTC Corporate Actions Distribution Service Guide. You guys see why I have to like take all this time and like do the DD on this stuff? I don't even understand the basics of this one. See, this one's pretty easy. Remove the security holder tracking service. Okay, well, what is that? This one, update the DTC Corporate Actions Distribution Service Guide. So whatever the distribution service guide is, they're updating it. And so the question is, what is the update? And you know what? Let's dive in really quick. Let's take a quick peek. 21 pages. Let's see if any of it is like redacted toward the end. So a little bit of redaction. And then we have to go through it. But usually, so I've been getting pretty good at reading this stuff, guys. So let me see if I can like get something really quick. And so the purpose is to proposed rule. All right. This proposed rule would update the DTC Corporate Action Distributions, the distributions guide, to direct participants to use DTC's Claim Connect service instead of DTC's adjustable payment order service to make manual participant to participant cash adjustment claims to principal and interest, or P&I payments, on stock loan and repurchase repo positions here and after manual adjustments and correct a misspelled word in the distributions guide. Okay, so this is important because like if it was just like correcting a misspelled word, like okay, whatever, but they're trying to direct participants to use this instead of this or something like that. And then it kind of goes into detail. So I'll probably end the stream like, I don't know, in an hour or something. And I will, let me do a deep dive. I want to make a video early tonight so you guys can actually see it. My last videos have been coming out super dang late at like 10, 11. And I'd rather get a video out to you like 8, 9, so that people can actually see the video and actually it be useful. So yeah, we'll still go on, see what's going on. Let's talk about the stocks really quick, and I'll get back to the chat. We'll have a nice little back and forth, talk about what's going on. But it's cool stuff. So AMC was down just under 4% on the day, right? And in the after hours, it continued to fall. It's down just under 1%. You know, it is what it is. It's still above $9. I feel good about it. I feel very good about it. GameStop down 3.55% on the day. In the after hours, up 0.44%. Nothing too special. Still feeling very good about the stock. Let's see. And oh, did I touch it? We're okay. So let's look at these levels of support and resistance we've been fighting with. Let's look at the 5-day and see what we have. So we broke, and as you can see, right, we had this level of support, resistance, support. Fell hard on there, right? We can see this big candle. These are the kind of candles that we look for, right? So in the morning, fell hard, kind of tested under, right? And you can see even for a little bit, these candles turn into like this line of support turns into resistance, back into support whenever it breaks through. And so, you know, continuously testing it. And right now it is acting as a level of support. There is a level of support / resistance in here somewhere as well. But you know what? This is like a $2 difference. I'm not trying to I already have enough like lines in here. I'm not trying to make it super complicated. So I'm not going to draw any lines right now, but obviously there is some stuff in here. And you know what? I think I have a little theory right now. Yeah, so this is pretty interesting. So based on my theory, this is going to be my theory. So let's say right here, let's say 160.50 or something, right? You know, 160 we'll say. Between here and all the way up to like 164, you see how there's not much resistance? There's no lines kind of like going sideways in here. So I believe that if we break through here, you know, we're at 159, 160. If we can break past like 161, I feel like we would just run all the way to like 164, right? Because you can see how the levels aren't really there. Let's see. And I guess, look, actually we did have some back here, but realistically recently it hasn't been there. So there's always and this is again just a theory, but these are things that we can kind of take a look at and notice, right? And so there's that. Let's take a look at good old Doge. I've been so curious, like with Doge. I've been just so, I know a lot of people are in it. I'm just excited for people and seeing what's going on. But Doge at 34 cents right now, and I think that was down, yeah, just down. But this has been super volatile. It's all over the place. Huge opportunity for gains and a huge opportunity for losses as well, if it's like a bubble and it bursts. So not saying that it is, but just, you know, just be careful with whatever you decide to do. I guess any stock, be careful, but this seems a little more volatile than your average stock. Bitcoin is at 56K. And it is what it is. Don't forget, guys, you can now trade Dogecoin in Webull. Shout out to Lee for being the absolute first one to tell me at like, Lee sent me a Discord message or like said it on the Discord at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. my time. And I was like, or maybe it was earlier. I think it was earlier, but I don't want to sound too crazy. I was like, gosh, Lee, like, thank you, my friend. But I know you're up early for work. But I did appreciate it. And so that's kind of where we're at, you know. Let's see what stocks did really well today. And this is the after hours. Let's look at the 1 day and see who did well. See if there's anything that we notice. EBET has been, I've seen this stock a lot recently. I also like, you know, esports just kind of stands out to me a little bit. I'm bullish on that long term, but and you know what? That might be one of the kind of stocks that I put in for super long term. And keep in mind, guys, you know, whenever I'm getting everything organized right now because I want to diversify. So, for example, Mr. Wonderful, aka you know the bald-headed guy from or Kevin O'Leary, aka the bald-headed guy from Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful. He says he has a whole structure of the way he likes to invest in stocks. And so, for example, he says he has his percentages. I need to find the exact percentages, but he loves dividend stocks. He says he's, I think, 99. He was 100% in dividend stocks, but he started branching out to these other stocks that aren't like high dividend stocks, just because, you know, he sees that there's upside there. And but he loves the dividend stocks because he wants his money to make money, which is smart, right? But at the same time, like, you know, let's say the dividend is giving you, you know, 2% over, you know, however long, you know, whether it's monthly or quarterly, then I mean, that's cool. But if you can get better returns, like, why not? But then again, it is still free money, so kind of a balance there. And the stocks that I look at just so happen to be high dividend stocks as well, some of them. But then he has a little chart, right? Think of it as like a pie. So you have 100% in a pie, and then you divvy it into quarters. So you're like in energy, you're in technology, you're in this and that, and then within those, you have like no stock is higher than, I think his number is 3%. No individual stock is more than 3% of his portfolio. And so I'm not going to follow that exact model, but I do like the concept. I think it's very important to be diversified. And, you know, if we make as much money as I think we're going to make, well, I think I'm going to make, you know, we're all individuals here, but if I make as much money as I think I'm going to make, then I definitely want to be well diversified. So that I can make sure I manage my risk. And some I will be heavier in just because I truly believe in it. I think they're super safe. I think there's a lot of upside. But, you know, you have to make sure you're managing your risk and you're making what you believe to be great plays, okay? So top losers, I just want to see who's not doing so well so I can keep in mind. And sometimes I do like to see like who's not doing so well. Maybe I could like buy the dip and it's a good dip. I've seen some huge plays like that before where the day before they drop 200%. The next day they're up, you know, 100% or whatever it's going to be, you know, or, you know, they're down 100% and then they're up 200, 300% the next day. I've seen that before. We're in a strange market. And so let's see if there's anything I recognize right off the bat. Nothing I see right off the bat. No, which is fine. You know, at least I don't see any of the stocks that I'm in. You know, that's what I look for. And let's go back to recently viewed, and then we're back to the good stuff. All right, let me get back to the chat a little bit. Oh gosh, I'm a little okay. So I got super behind in the chat. If you had a question, feel free to ask it again. I'm just gonna stay a little more up to date with the chat, just so I don't get super far behind. But yeah. Funk wasn't tracing May. Kind of test. Oh gosh. And see, now I'm going backwards. All right. Up in the chat. Let's see. So I saw Funk saying something. Okay, so Funk says buying into a position for a squeeze is a different way than buying into an investment that you are long on, in my non-professional opinion. So if you're long, don't average up. If you are, if you're long, don't average up. Buying into a position for a squeeze. Okay, actually, I like that. I think I'm with you with this one. So there's a difference between. Okay, so right now, well. I think I'm in a unique situation right now, right? So, well, I think it really depends on where you think the stock is going to go, right? So, for example, let's say you're in AMC, right? I'm adding for two reasons. Number one, I think it is a good play long-term, and long-term meaning like maybe just the end of the year, this year, maybe to the end of next year. I'm not too sure about 2020. Oh, well, that's 2022. Yeah, I'm not sure about anything after 2022. I feel good about it in the short term without all the momentum and everything going on with it. But so I am okay adding to my position because I think it is going to, I think it is going to be a very, very good stock. So I'm very comfortable adding to my position even without a squeeze. Okay. And so so that's one thing, but you know, adding to your position expecting a squeeze is a different thing because of the way you'll take profits and stuff like that, right? But even a stock like IVR, right? I'm very bullish on this kind of stock right here if it loads. What is happening? Do I have to clear something out? There we go. So on a stock like IVR, right, I'm very bullish on this kind of stock. And I mean, I'm going to continue to add to my position. And now granted, if I make like a whole bunch of money, right, and then if I make a whole bunch of money and then I put a considerable amount and I'm comfortable with my amount that I'm in, then yeah, I'll just leave it. But you know what? Let's say I just put $1,000, or let's say I make like $1 million or something, and I just put $1,000 in here. Well, I want to put way more than 1,000. I really like the stock. I feel like it has a huge upside. So instead of just putting 1,000, like I'll put as much as I can, but if there's some other place, maybe I'll come back to this one at a later time if I think it's going to take a little longer, right? So I would 100% continue to add to my position. If I think it's going to go, let's say, back to even $10 and it's at 5, I will continue to add to my position 100%. So I kind of see what you're saying, but I think there are rules. There are exceptions 100%. Rafter Corey, can you talk about buying and selling on Webull during after hours? It works with the limit order. Yeah. So you should be able to place like a limit order after hours. And, you know, let's say I wanted to buy AMC. I think I have some money, right? Let me check. Do I have any money in this? Yay. Oh, I don't have enough to buy a share. But yeah, so if I wanted to buy a share of AMC, I can do one. You would have to put the limit price of $9.21 because that's all I can afford. And you click buy and then regular trading. And then, I have to enable extended hours. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, time in force, extended hours, yes. And then you hit buy, and then you can say here, see? And then you can just place that buy order. Like that. All right, so we'll put it in. I don't think it'll get filled, but you know what? If it does, that's cool. It's been filled. That was easy. Your order has been filled. Yeah, working 0, filled today. So, hey, I got another share of AMC. That's how it's done. I don't mess around, guys. I show you live. This is quality content right here. Just bought that share live. You saw it first here, folks. You saw it first. Just trying to help on some alternate thinking ideas. Absolutely. I think it's thank you. I think it's good to have these kind of conversations about how you want to do things, and these kind of, I call it theory crafting, right? Theorizing like how you want to do this, how you can do it, stuff like that. But yes, it has to, right. It does have to be a limit. It can't be a market in the after hours. So it has to be a limit, and that's how it's done, my friend. I look like what face did I make, Lee? What? Down 40K today. Jeez. Brody, what is up, my friend? What is up, guys? I know I'm missing a bunch of the chat. I apologize. Don't be afraid to ask your question again, respectfully. But I'm super far behind. If I haven't said hi to anybody, hello, welcome, my friends. Welcome. James uses the 5% rule. Hey, I do like that. 5%. Yeah, that could be good too. He said, "Oh, James, you play poker for money like that? Just don't margin AMC." Yes, I would be, guys. If you guys are in a margin account anywhere with AMC, GameStop, any of the quote unquote meme stocks, which I do not like that name, then be careful with margin. Trades. We all know the story, right? He had a 1-to-1 margin, meaning he was just trading 1-to-1, not leveraging a bunch or anything like that. And they still liquidated his account at the lowest amount. And it was at the, what was it, like a $6 mark or something. On one of these days, they liquidated him like right here, I think on this day. They just liquidated his account whenever he was not in the danger of having a margin call, something like that. He tells a story all the time, but be very careful. You bought more IVR at $3.63 today? Dang. Wow, no way you you actually bought the bottom. You kidding me? What's the 5-day look like on this? Probably not good, right? Yeah, not good. But you know what? This kind of dip, you may want to consider like an option or something, Oliver. I think you like options, right? You may want to consider, I think you already have an option on this, as a matter of fact. But, you know, especially, well, this is pretty good here. But if it's going to hit that $4 mark, or if, even if it dips under 350, is there an option under 350? Yeah, see, this could print. Like, let's say if it goes above $4 or something, what would this, well, this is too close in the money, but, or too close of a date. But you know, you can go out a few months or something, even at $4. What would this print at? Look at this. This is some serious money for a $6. And guys, this is kind of what I talk about whenever we talk about getting into options, right? You don't have to have a lot of money to try this, you know, to try and get these options. Because look how much options can leverage you, right? Take a look at this. Your break even right here, and keep in mind this is not a very volatile stock. This is not going to move up and down like AMC is. But let's say in May, you know, next month or something, this is only May 7th, so very, very close. I probably, you know, I would not probably buy one this close, but you know what? Yeah, I probably wouldn't, but maybe. So if you think it's going to hit 406, right, by May 7th, look, if it hits, let's say it hits 450, you just made, you know, $46 on a $6 bet, you know, and these are pretty cheap ones that you can go ahead and these are pretty cheap ones that you can get in on. Let me open my Discord. I saw you message me, Olive. So you know what I mean? So these are good ways to practice options. And here's the deal. You probably won't make money on this one, but you can kind of get the gist of it, get a little comfortable with it for $6 for that learning experience. And maybe it will print. For all I know, this will go to $5 next week and you'll make $100 on, or $94 on this $6 bet. And so that's how you can leverage your money with these options. It doesn't even need a double for you to what is this? 6 divided by, you know, however extra your money. That's the power of options. Corey, thoughts on ears? It took a dive today. One of my chart looks good. Let's go look at my friend. Ears. Yeah, let's look at the 3-month. Okay. Okay. You know, I wonder if you found a bottom here. You may have found a bottom. I don't know too much about the stock. I know they're like ear stuff, like literally like ear, right? Ear disorders, inner ear disorders, yeah, stuff like that. So, what are the institutional ownership like? 871. It's been a rough looking chart. The question is did it finish dropping? It may have finished dropping, but you know, you may want to wait and see how these candles kind of play out over like maybe the next day or something. Because if this does, and this might actually be a bottom, it's a little oversold. You may want to wait for the RSI to cross back over this 30 mark. And that could be a great entry point, but it is a little scary right now, especially with this recent drop off. But this might be a fluke, right? It might just recover solid and go straight back to like $3 or something, you know, like almost 310. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if it did bottom out here and go to 310 in the next week or something. I think I have money. Ain't no problem, Raptor. You just made 7 cents like that. Oh, it went up. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that. You're right. That's how you make money, guys. Made 7 cents right at the purchase. Wow. I can't believe it felt like that. Good call. Man, I wonder how low I could have got it for. That's cool. Ten out of 10 would buy again. Oh my gosh. Lewis, what is up, my friend? Did I miss your message? I'm sure I missed people's message. Total quality greeting. Hey, what's up, Cosmo? Welcome. Oh yeah. The message on Olive. Okay, let's see. Is it a buy? IVR. Ooh, what you got? You bought. Oh, okay. You bought 41 shares. Nice, dude. Nice. I really like that stock. I really like IVR. I'm telling you guys, I have like potentially better ones, better gains. I can't freaking wait. And I'm sorry being a little secretive. Maybe I'll stop bringing it up, but I have I'm just looking forward to the future. I really am. How many shares do you have on IVR? I have to check my account. I don't remember how many shares I have, but I probably put like $1,000 into it. So and that's what I did. Like I did really well during 2020. Turned $4,000 and like $20,000, and I was able to really diversify into a lot of these plays. And so I did some good stuff. I'm going to do an IVR leap when you get more confidence. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I think that'll be a good move. That's how I play. I play leaps. And toward the end of 2020, I was just playing options, and holy smokes, man, you can leverage your money for a lot. As we just saw, right, with those options, you can really leverage your money, and you can look far out. So let's say, I don't want to use AMC, but let's say Root Insurance, right? If you're like Root Insurance, let's look at the 3-month. Okay, it hasn't been looking so good. What about the 6-month? Hasn't been looking so good either. But let's say you thought Root was going to hit $15 by the end of by the end of this year, right? You can even go here and you can look at the options. You can say, okay, well, by the end of this year, you can just see, and then you can see where it's going to go to. But even then, let's say you think in 2 months it's going to hit $15, right? Well, what I would do is I would still go all the way out here just to be safe, because you never know what's going to happen. It could be on this trajectory, and then there's a dip or something happens. So just, that's why I like to be super cautious with these options. But I like leaps. What's up, Pulse? Lewis, you're lowballing at 30. I don't know what I said. Oh gosh, it's so funny. I'm so far behind. Brent says, what do you think of Uncle Bruce's favorite SPACs? I haven't taken a look at his SPACs at all. I really haven't looked at many SPACs, to be completely honest. I'm kind of in my own little world right now, and just with like regular stocks and different plays that I'm looking for, SPACs is something I do want to take a look at, but I haven't done too much research into it. Even like OTC, I haven't really done too much research into like good stocks there. I do like a few, like HCMC and like Hut 8 mining, which is Bitcoin mining, and they're supposed to be one of the most efficient Bitcoin miners. And so there's stocks I like there, but yeah. Beverly, what is up? Welcome. Nice to see you. $1,500 in that would grow nicely. Yeah. Oh, GECC. Let's see what these guys do. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Let's look at the. Oh, okay. So this is kind of stuff. So just so you guys know, like I really don't have a crazy secret as to like the way this is not the right way to pick stocks, but you know what? With the way the economy went, it went just down the drain. It's like, it's hard to look at them a little more microscopically. Like maybe they're just doing well during the pandemic. Maybe they have a little niche that is going to do well during the pandemic. But you know what? What is their business like? So I like to look at this kind of stuff, right? Because I see here, this stock before the pandemic was trading, at, let's say this low over here, back here at even, $5.90. Let's just call it $6. And, we can see here it dropped all the way to, just under 2. And now it's currently at $3, $3.331. And I do like, kind of where this is at. And if you think it's going to recover, fantastic. But let's see what these guys do. Let me take a sip of water. Well, we'll look at the financials let's look at the institutional ownership while I'm drinking. Okay, 15.26 institutional ownership. Looking at the gross profit. Ooh, what in tarnation? So gross profit literally going the opposite way that you want. It went from 20 to 8, or let's say 20, 19, 13, 10. Okay, the wrong way. Now, granted, I don't know why it went this way. Could have been any, like literally what I talk about all the time, right? I'm sure there's something in here that explains this as far as it looks like their operating expenses did go up, but not enough to justify like how far it went down. Um, but hopefully there's something in here that is making sense as to why it's going this way. Because their operating income has been going down as well. There's a few different interesting things going on here. Hard to say exactly what's going on, right? But so there's that institution or profile. Sorry, I went backwards and I'm like lost. So let's see. Great Elm Capital Core is closed and non-diversified. Okay, let's see. The company is focused on generating interest. Well, we can see here collective investments. Interesting. The company is focused on generating interest and capital appreciation by investing in the capital structures, excuse me, of middle market companies that operate in a range of industries. The company also focuses on making multi-year investments primarily in secured and senior unsecured debt instruments that it purchases in the secondary markets, though it may also originate investments from investments or acquire them directly to issuers. See, this is whenever having a small brain is not so easy. I forgot that I might have a meeting. Let me take a look at something really quick. Okay, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Okay, sorry about that. I have I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I have some people that a small group actually that might want to present some DD. It's actually it's pretty crazy, like the list of people in this group. Um, I'm like pretty excited about it. So we're trying to set up a meeting, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen tonight. But yeah, I mean, hey, this could be a good stock. I'm a little concerned about their financials over, over the past few years, but could be a good one. Maybe I'm just missing something. Let's get back to the chat. Olive says, special acquisitions. I have no idea what SPAC means, but I bought it. Love it. That's how it goes. You can buy it and then you'll figure it out later. You figure it out later. You can always cut losses. Dave says, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow with AMC? Dave, my friend, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow with AMC. I would not be surprised in the least bit if it continued to fall. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I do have some extra little money hanging around just in case this does drop. I do plan on buying some options if it does drop. And GameStop, I do plan on buying some shares if this drops under 150. Preferably, I would like to buy at 140-ish. But I'd take 150 if I felt good. If I felt good about it. Good questions. Good questions. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Dave. So back to your question about what do you think is going to happen with AMC, my friend. I urge you to not play this day by day. I urge you to play this dang week by week, month by month, because it is going to be, there's a lot of fatigue happening right now. Super Stonk, if you guys have been in that subreddit recently, they're basically trying to kill each other. Like it's kind of a mess right now. Well, not really, but like, one of the big moderators kind of said something and people didn't like what they said. I think they said like or not AMC, GameStop to 10 million, maybe a bit of an exaggeration, and everyone just ate him alive. And then they're like, they love him and they hate him. And so it was just kind of, and I don't blame anyone. Here's the deal. Is it realistic? Who knows? Is it not? No one knows. It could be realistic. It sounds crazy, but it could be realistic, I suppose. And so it's just kind of a stressful time. I think a lot of people put a lot of weight in today. 420. They thought it was going to be like oh, today, like the count is done today, like this and that, it's going to go to the moon, like Roaring Kitty purchases shares and stuff like that. I think people are putting too much weight in these dates, which is why I didn't. If you've been on the channel, I have not put any weight at all into 420. I'm putting weight until the end of the year. I'm only focused at the end of the year. And guess what? I'm so here, and maybe this will help some people. I'm just looking for the end of the year, right? What's going to happen at the end of the year? Now, I'm just waiting for that, right? Now, if something happens before that, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. What a pleasant surprise. Like, I feel good about this. And now if it doesn't happen, then hey, I still got the end of the year. Like, I'm hanging out. And I think people are too crazy about these dates, what's happening, you know, what happened at 420, what's happening, I think I see Thursday or something. Just being careful. Eric, a $4 call on IVR's $3 on April 30th expiration. The only thing is, do you think it'll hit? You know, it could hit $4 actually, but I'm not too sure if it would. But you know what? For $3, who cares? What a way to get like your feet wet if you want to try it out. Trody, Corey, do you think investing in CCIV is a good move? I really like Lucid Motors and think they are capable of competing with Tesla in the future. Trody, those are good questions, my friend. It's hard to say. CCIV, I haven't done, I can't recall. I don't think I've done too much research into them. I have had some concerns with some of these electric vehicle companies. My question is going to be, who's going to actually create the electric vehicles, and who's actually going to release the electric vehicles? Nikola, Lucid, who else had it? A bunch of other people have these like wonderful ideas, cool car ideas, great concepts, but no one actually has a car yet. Like, who actually, I don't know who actually has a car right now, but I think whoever has the car made will most likely be the next Tesla, unless their car is trash, which is very possible if they rush it out or something. But either way, I do think these EV stocks, you know, CCIV and you know, stuff like that, I think those stocks are very good long-term stocks if they actually like stay around, they don't go bankrupt or something. It's very expensive to start a car company, especially, I'm sure EVs are no exception. And then again, you know, if they're doing all of that, then I'm sure they've already have the infrastructure, they have the cash, they have this. They just need to start making it, and hopefully they don't run into any kind of production issues, any other kinds of issues. So I'm just a little concerned about some of them. I don't want to say it's easy to make one EV car, because it's not, but it's not the same as running an entire production line where you could have a million different things go wrong. So the question is, who is going to be second? I think there is going to be a number 2 to Tesla. Who is that? For all we know, it's it's Hyundai. Maybe they're going to come out with something crazy and they'll surprise everyone, you know? And probably not, but maybe, you know, maybe Toyota with their hybrids, you know, I don't know. I'm curious who it will be, but there's a bunch of different options. Olive says, I think what I'm going to do is trade options on Webull, keep Fidelity for my stocks. Yeah, what I do is I mostly do, well, I guess I don't really have a choice, but I was going to say Fidelity, I trade my OTC stocks. And it's like, well, I don't have a choice. That's the only place I can trade my OTC stocks. And granted, all 2 of them. So big whoop. Oh, Fidelity Spire. Hold on a second. What? I'm very interested in this. I would love to switch over to Fidelity everything. You know what I mean? But Fidelity Spire. Okay. Is there a desktop thing as well? Hey, okay. Well, I want to see the candles though. I don't think I'm allowed to play that, but I don't know the rules. Fidelity accounts, non-fidelity accounts, learn as you go. App overview. Okay. Let's look at some images. See, the only thing is I don't want it to be too basic. Okay, so this is an entire thing. Accounts, emergency fund. I'm just worried it's not robust enough for this, because you see it has like all of this stuff. Like, what are you trying to do? You can open different accounts, stuff like that. I think it's a cool concept. Hopefully the trading is cool though. I'll have to look into it. I'm very interested in this, so thank you. I'm gonna leave this up actually so I don't forget about it. Corey, did you look into the $100 million deli SPAC? No, I haven't seen that. What happened to Doge today? Rania, Doge is a debt. No, I'm just kidding. Doge is having a rough go at it. Okay, it's having a rough day. Let's look at the 5-day. Okay, 5 days. So this is what's been going on. Looking at that 1 month, it was kind of interesting to see, and I can zoom in here to get this a little more microscopic. But taking a look here, no, I don't think Doge is dead. I was just messing around. But that's what I say. Which way is this gonna go? I don't even know if I can do technical analysis on this thing. Those land. And it did respect this level of support, didn't it? You know what? I'm bullish. No, but realistically, we don't know what's going to happen with Doge. I think Doge is extremely volatile right now. This is one of those times where I would say, do not put anything in any stock that you are not okay with losing. Okay, because Doge is extremely volatile right now. Volatility means it can go very up, it can go very down. So difficult to say, but you know what? We will just have to see which way it decides it wants to go. Okay, let's see here. All right. So that's that. Elon could tweet it and it goes crazy, or he won't tweet it and it is done. Not done. I'm sorry. So I know I'm saying a little kind of crazy stuff, guys. Just take it with a grain of salt. I think it's very volatile. It could be good. Elon seems to really like it. He likes tweeting about it and stuff. And as long as he continues to support it, I think it'll be great. There's a lot of people backing support for this. Even Newegg said, hey, if you guys want us to accept Dogecoin as a form of payment on our website, then we can go ahead. Then we can go ahead and do that. Like we can do that. Hey, what's up, Hamza? You are handled on Emus tweets just to make a quick buck. Okay. Kimberly says they made too many Doge to go anywhere. Right, and that's a good point, Kimberly. Considering the amount of Dogecoins that are out there, there's a lot of different factors to consider. You have to be very, very careful about if you think Doge is going to go as high as Bitcoin, right? I saw an article, so just I'm kind of trying to remember it and I can't remember where it was from. So just take this with a grain of salt, okay? Just be very cautious about what I'm about to say. But essentially what they said is, in order for Doge to have the same value, like I think it was like market cap or something, as Bitcoin, Doge would need to go to $9 to be the equal amount. So if you think Doge is going to go to like $10,000 or something, realistically, based on like the math of it, $9 would essentially be the equivalent of it going to like what Bitcoin is at, 50, 60K. It was something like that. So keep that in mind. Now, hey, you know what? If it goes to $1, I'm sure everyone who has Doge would be very, very happy. I'm sure they would be very, very happy. I love it. Hamza says, I'm playing with house money now on Doge. When at 400% took out my initial investment. This is a very, very, very popular strategy. I'm going to add this to the, what is this called? The course. Awesome. Thank you so much, Hamza. See, you guys are helping me out. I want to add that to the course because it is a big, it's a popular strategy. Play with house money. Pull out your initial investment, and you know what? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Matthew says it's not in Coinbase. So what's the point? Doge, it's not Coinbase. So what's the point? I mean, if think about it. Think about what you just said. What's the point in trading Dogecoin if it's not in Coinbase? Well, if it's not in Coinbase and it's doing this well, imagine how it will do whenever it's finally in Coinbase. That should be a bullish sentiment, but you make it sound bearish. That's a good thing in my opinion. Maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying, but I feel like it's like a good thing. Let's see. I missed you talking about HCMC. What's going on with that? HCMC, I don't think we really talked about it too much. I like the stock. I think there's a lot of good stuff happening. Actually, I don't know what it went up today, if it moved today. Retraced. Oh, man. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen. I don't know why it started to run in the first place. I will say this. I had some FOMO on it going to, I guess it went to 20 or 0.002. And I kind of missed it. But you know what? If it goes back down to like 12 cents, well, 11 cents or something, or 0.0011, 0.0010. I thought I saw 0.009 one of these. Yeah, back here. Man, I will 100% be averaging down. I have this currently at 0.0045. Yikes. But Doge has, right. So Beverly, this is a good point. So Beverly says, but Doge has an infinity supply. So Beverly, I did look this up actually very recently because I thought, well, I think someone had told me the same thing. And I saw somewhere that it says Dogecoin said, let me look up Dogecoin cap. I guess it's the market cap. How many? I thought I saw that there actually was a cap or like a specific amount. Maybe I was mistaken. This many in circulation. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I misread it, or maybe I misremembered or something. But yes, that is one of my concerns, that Dogecoin does not have that kind of cap, right? And so theoretically, if it doesn't have a cap, it's just going to dilute everything, right? It's just inherently, if it's supply and demand. If there's too much supply, not enough demand, and well, if there's unlimited supply, even if there is demand, it doesn't really matter, right? Excuse me. So that's that. 41.56 billion cap. Yeah. So Olive says, the only reason why anything has value is because humans give it value. This is true, but we have to keep in mind that there's also a matter of, like I just said, supply and demand. Have you guys ever looked into diamonds? What diamonds are worth? Why diamonds have value? That will blow your mind. If you don't know about diamonds, watch a quick documentary. There are ones that I'm sure are extremely short, extremely informative. But the only thing that gives diamonds value is because the people who own the diamonds limit the supply of what they release. Diamonds are, gold is actually, there's like a finite amount on Earth that makes gold like actually rare and have value, because the supply is actually finite, whereas diamonds are, yikes. There's diamonds really aren't that rare, but they're rare to us because of it's a whole marketing thing. It's so interesting. Watch a short documentary on diamonds. Holy smokes, that's crazy. Yeah, 130. Yeah, so a lot has been mined. It's just insane. Cornith, I think I do agree with Cornith here. Cornith says Dogecoin is a long play. It's going to take time for it to get established. I bought it last year. Got my initial investment back, and now riding the wave. That's a good point. I mean, I think it is going to be a long-term play, and I think that, like, I've been talking about this before, that I think Dogecoin is going to be one of those things where kind of like MasterCard and Visa and all these things, that different places accept them, and like some people don't accept American Express. I think it's going to be something like that where, and we're already seeing this, right? Places like, well, if they do decide to do it, I forgot the name. Newegg. If Newegg does decide to allow Dogecoin, if I think I heard Mark Cuban in his Maverick games was going to allow people to purchase tickets with Dogecoin. As long as people continue to accept it, I think it will become more popular, more regulated, and will give it actual value. But I do think they need to cap it, and they need to hard cap it so that there will never be more than X amount of Dogecoin in existence. And remember, it was created as a joke, so it's kind of rough. Buy fake diamonds, invest the rest. You won't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'm going to start. Oh gosh, I can't believe it. I feel so bad. Look, I'm going to start wrapping up the stream. I want to get this DD out for you guys. I need to read through this and get through all of it. I might have a question that I got to ask my DD friends. Stuff like that. Actually, let me make sure no one has messaged me. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. So let me go ahead and start working on this, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's a little early, but I'll leave you guys with a little bit of music for a sec. And but I will catch you guys later. Video coming out tonight. I'm gonna release it. All of it's gonna be in the Discord. Feel free to hang out in the Discord, guys. Let me get you a link. No way, you're till 10. Oh gosh, let me give this to you. All right, guys. Kimberly, just a second. I'm sorry. I want to make you guys this video. I want to make this video of this DD so it doesn't come out so late. All right, I will be there in a I'll be there in a sec. All right. Let me wrap this up. But guess, Corey, watch that. All right, guys. I'll be on, or I'm gonna release this video in a little bit. I will see you guys in just a little. You guys have a great night. See you later. Peace.